September 16th, 2022. I'm Emily Campbell.
And I'm Savannah Philpott. Thanks for joining us for the latest news from the CFI as well as North and South Laurel High Schools.
Music is in the air as both of our high schools as band competition season has kicked off.
And both the North Laurel and South Laurel marching bands are already racking up the accolades. The North Laurel High School Marching Band went to Somerset this past weekend for the Somerset Jumper Classic. The marching band arrived at North Laurel at 7:30 to begin warming up for the day before leaving for the competition. The band performed at 3:15 with a show titled Prism. The opener of Prism is based off The Tradition in the New, the ballad of the show is based on Great Gig in the Sky, and the closer is based off of Spanish Fantasy Part 4. The Jaguars won Best in 4A and Grand Champion.
Last Saturday, the South Laurel Marching Band went to Danville to compete in the Boyle County Rebel Showdown competition. Looking rough and tough, they performed this year's show, Bad Guys. After a long day of practice and performing, the Cards left with a clean sweep, winning Best Color Guard, Best Percussion, and Grand Champions. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
With the new school year beginning, there are plenty of new faces here at CFI.
Compass reporters Jathan Crosbert and Kim Nguyen hit the halls to ask the new-coming sophomores about their experiences here.
CFI.
Just like the fact that the school is really nice.
What's your favorite thing about CFI?
Probably the bathrooms or the breaks.
Yeah, the bathrooms are pretty good. I like the vending machines.
The vending machines.
My math class. I like the teacher.
What's your favorite thing about CFI?
Definitely health science, like my class.
Probably media arts.
What's your opinion about CFI so far?
It's nice. I like it.
It's really good. The school is really good to go to if you're trying to learn other subjects.
I really like it. It's interesting.
It's quiet here. All the kids are good.
It's really good.
It's definitely helped a lot learning stuff.
What would you tell people that don't go here?
You definitely should. It's a great opportunity. It's fun.
They probably should.
You're probably missing out on a lot.
We do it.
Just highly suggest to go, I guess. I don't know.
We hope you sophomores have a spectacular next 3 years here.
Skills USA, HOSA, and TSA are kicking off the new year with signups and awesome fundraisers. HOSA allows health science students to practice and join competitions in their medical field. Here's a word from their president.
HOSA is basically an organization that helps students to be prepared for the future in the medical fields. If anyone wants to participate, talk to Ms. V or Ms. Butler, and you guys are welcome to help with fundraising.
Skills USA involves both the media and industrial students, having fun, but as well as competing in their fields of work. TSA is for engineering and computer science students and will be starting competitions in spring. Starting September 20th, Kona Ice will be here to raise money for all the clubs. Soon TSA will be selling chocolate-covered pretzel sticks, candy bars, and lollipops. Skills USA will be selling beef sticks and chocolate-covered fortune cookies.
The 2 new staff members joined the team at CFI this year.
First is Miss Long, who teaches English, and the other is Miss Butler, who teaches health science.
Let's have them introduce themselves.
I love it, every bit of it, and I like that there's several different classes. Got a higher degree in nursing, so I can teach for a living. Involves everything I like to do, hands-on stuff, young people that are enthusiastic about life still.
I teach English, of course, because it is the best subject, period. I'm really enjoying it here at CFI. Everybody's been so nice. The other teachers have been really welcoming. The students have been great. So I'm loving it here.
Now it's time for a look at sports. First up, the two high schools we represent met on the soccer field at the Jungle last week as South Laurel Cardinals took on the North Laurel Jaguars. Both teams held up a good defense the first 14 minutes of the game until North Laurel's Jackson McCowan scored the first goal of the game. Shortly after, Jackson Jacobs made North's second goal, bringing the score to 2-0. For the final 25 minutes of the first half, North and South both brought on strong defense. Not much happened for either team's offense until the second half. The final minutes when Tanner Boyle scored, wrapping up the game with the Jaguars on top. The final score was 3-0, making this game North Laurel's 7th consecutive win. Now we switch gears and head over to the gridiron as last week North Laurel played Shelby Valley High School. The Jags were down during the first quarter, but right at the start of the second, Jack Chappell caught a short pass and rushed into the end zone to get North on the board. The game entered halftime with North barely leading 13-12, but the Jags came out in the third quarter with a huge play as Tucker Warren tossed a 65-yard pass that led to a touchdown. The Jags ended up coming out on top with a final score of 27-12. Here's a preview on what our student athletes will be up to. The South Laurel Cardinals football team is traveling tonight to take on Rockcastle County, while the North Laurel Jaguars are taking on Barron County at home. In boys soccer action, South is heading to Hazard on Saturday and will play at noon. The Jags take on Great Crossings on the 17th and will travel to Model on the 19th. For our girls soccer teams, the Jaguars are headed to Mercer County on September 17th. Then we have the crosstown rivalry games as the Cards and Jags square off at North on Monday, September 19th.
The world said goodbye to one of its most influential and beloved women last week. On Thursday, September the 8th, Queen Elizabeth II died. She left a legacy as the longest reigning British monarch filled with triumphs and tragedies. Here with a look back at her life is The Compass's Brodie Cottengim.
On September 8th this year, Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom passed away at Balmoral Castle. Her death marks a new era for the United Kingdom and many other nations. The Queen had reigned for 70 years, which makes her the longest reigning British monarch. Her reign began in 1952, when Britain was still recovering from the devastation of the Second World War. Many viewed the monarch as an old and outdated institution which was unnecessary in the modern world, yet the Queen sought to change that. Throughout her reign, she worked diligently to portray the royal family in a favorable light, removing the family entirely from politics. Her reign saw massive cultural and political change in Britain, from post-World War II to the fall of the Empire, to the Cold War, to the present day. And while the world is mourning this greatly influential and respected woman, there are still many controversies surrounding her, from her family's usage of taxpayer money, accusations of racism by former members of the family, and the monarchy directly benefiting from the former British Empire and imperialism. Following her death, her son Charles took over at age 73, making him King Charles III. The Queen's funeral will be held on Monday, September 18th.
Fall is in the air, and with it comes a ton of things to do around our area.
Let's check out our first edition of the community calendar for the new school year.
Grow a green thumb and join us as London participates in National Cleanup Day. Come to the Farmers Market at 9 a.m. to help us clean up and prepare Main Street for the Chicken Festival. Registration will be limited to 100 volunteers, so sign up soon.
It's that time of year. The annual World Chicken Festival is back again. They invite everybody to come down to South Main Street and have fun. The festival offers crazy contests, free music entertainment, vendors from across the country, carnival rides, and delicious food. All of this excitement and more starting Thursday, September 22nd, and it lasts through Sunday, September 25th. As a bonus, students from Laurel County will get out of school that Friday, so come enjoy the festival.
We're happy to announce that I'm So Fancy will be having a huge fashion show and fundraiser on October 6th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. The event will be held at the beautiful Oak Hill Gardens, KY. It's a great opportunity for you to give back to the community because all proceeds from the ticket sales will be donated to local charitable causes. They will be sharing more details about the event, how to purchase tickets, and more very soon, so stay tuned by staying up to date on their Facebook page at I'm So Fancy.
Wildcat Harley-Davidson is starting off this October strong with the Hogs and Haunt meet and greet and bike ride from September 30th to October 2nd. The founder of Ghost Biker Explorations, Miranda Young, will be there 3 days doing different things each day. Friday will be a meet and greet, Saturday morning is a day ride around Laurel, Saturday night will be a paranormal investigation, and Friday will be a private tour of the Saltpeter Cave. Don't miss any of these events and come down to Wildcat Harley-Davidson.
That's all we have for you on this edition of The Compass. Thank you so much for joining us.
Please like this video and subscribe to the CFI YouTube channel to keep up with the latest news from the Compass. Our next episode is coming up in 2 weeks.
We hope to see you on the next episode of The Compass.